Hello, subscriber family. Attorney Lee Marvin here. I specialize in immigration law, and the video I wanted to give you today is the result of a number of questions, actually for quite a while, about how people can adjust and adapt to the ongoing changes in how difficult immigration has become for people across the board. Specifically about green cards, okay? So a lot of people are asking, is it possible to get a green card in the United States without having to leave? Of course, people who ask that question know why they're asking it, but other viewers might not know the significance of that. Basically, people who have to leave the United States after they've been here for a while, 6 months to be precise, automatically have a 10-year bar once they leave the country before they're able to come back and or legally be able to move forward with other processes, okay? So the green card is limited if you have a history that requires you to leave the country and get a 10-year bar against returning to the United States. So I'm going to tell you 5 different ways you can get a green card inside the United States without having to worry about leaving for your interview and getting a 10-year bar. Number 1, asylum. So those of you who are able to enter the United States for the purpose of applying for asylum, you apply for asylum, you go through all the hoops and all the different parts of the process for the asylum, which is a very difficult process. If you win your asylum claim, eventually you will be able to file for a green card through your asylum. You will not need to leave the country in order to do that. So you will get your green card without having to leave to go to your home country in order to get your approved green card. So that's number 1. Number 2, the U Visa. The U Visa is absolutely one of the preferred processes out there these days. It is one of the processes that I have a lot of respect to the government for, because the U Visa is a process that exists for those who have been abused, marginalized, taken advantage of, and it is a hugely powerful process for people that don't otherwise have any ability to qualify for anything to remain in the United States. So the U Visa is both a temporary protection, it's freedom from deportation, it's a work permit, it's a path to the green card and citizenship. Huge, huge program. If you can get your U Visa, it takes several years to go through the process and get an approved U Visa. But if you do, you don't have to leave the country in order to get your green card. So that's number 2. Number 3, VAWA. VAWA is the Violence Against Women Act, okay? So this was created by Congress in order to protect those who can't protect themselves from basic legal permanent residents or U.S. citizens who are exploiting you, okay? So if you're being exploited either by a spouse, it could be a parent, it could be a child. If you are a foreign national and you're in the United States and you are being taken advantage of by a U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident, you have the ability to self-petition for a green card. So that self-petition means that you don't need their approval, meaning your family member. You don't need their permission. You don't need their support. You can petition based on your own right under this act in order to get a green card. So that's the one benefit. The other benefit is that you don't have to leave the country in order to get your green card. So VAWA, major process for people who don't otherwise have the ability to get a green card or to leave the country without bringing up many problems. So 4 is the T visa, traffic visa. So this is a very specialized area. Thankfully, it's not used as commonly as other types of processes because the T visa for trafficking is horrible. People that are being trafficked against their will for sex or for labor purposes. Basically, it's the modern version of slavery and exploitation. The T visa is a process that allows people who were brought to the United States by bad people and kept in the United States to be used can qualify for that T visa, which is, again, protection from being deported. It's very similar to the U visa, but it's for slightly different purpose, okay? That is a path for the green card and eventually for citizenship. Very powerful. You don't have to leave the country in order to get your green card or citizenship. So very, very powerful. Number 5, special immigrant juvenile status. This is also a very specialized area of immigration. It is used by children, basically, that enter the United States, what's called unaccompanied minor, unaccompanied child who enters the United States by themselves. Basically, they don't have any parents or any family members to support them in the United States. So they can qualify for this program, which allows them to get protection from deportation, work authorization, and eventually a green card. That process, again, it typically is done in tandem with immigration services and the immigration court. It's not always that way, but most of the time, people who can take advantage of this amazing program are going through the deportation process, and this is one of the ways to fight the deportation. It's not always quick. Sometimes it takes 5 years or more, but it is a process that allows people who don't have any other ability to get any sort of green card to qualify for a green card without having to leave the country. Again, very powerful, very helpful. If you fit the fact pattern, you can get this amazing program and you can stay here for the rest of your life. You can, if you have kids, they can qualify. But it is a very specific area of immigration law, and you definitely need help doing this. So reach out to an experienced immigration attorney. Reach out to me. I've done these for years. They're very, very, very helpful. And it's a process that most people don't know about, but it can get you a path to the green card. Again, to reiterate, 5 different ways of getting a green card without having to leave the country. 1, asylum. 2, U visa. 3, VAWA. 4, the T visa. 5, the special immigrant juvenile process. So subscribe. I do more videos. There's other ways of getting green cards, so you need to subscribe to my channel. You also need to basically click the notification button with a bell so you can get informed when I do release more videos. Drop comments in the comment section. If you have questions, if you have suggestions for videos because you don't understand how something works, put it in there, and I'd be happy to do more videos to educate our friends and our subscribers. Reach out to us directly if you have questions. Our website, marvinlawoffice.com. We have texting. We have other social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram. We have Facebook. We have everything. So reach out to us, and we'd love to help you succeed with your immigration process.